What do you say, guys? Welcome to the Bama Tailgate YouTube channel. Got a couple friends in here with me, Jake Coker and Ryan Anderson. What's up, man? What's up? We had our other podcast, so we were a little bit behind schedule, but I see that you guys are on here right now. James, thank you for putting the schedule on here for me. I'm waiting on this right now, so I'm going to run this through. And James Huber, thank you for hooking us up. All right, you guys ready? You want to run through the schedule?
Let's do it.
All right. Game number 1 for next year, Alabama versus Western Kentucky.
Oof.
All right.
It's a good warm-up, right?
We open up with
the Hilltoppers, man. Sometimes the Hilltoppers have some offense.
Yeah. Bailey Zappi.
Yeah.
He played out?
Yeah, they did.
All right.
But next.
Yeah, next. All right. Game two. Ryan, you look at this one. Alabama versus South Florida in Tuscaloosa. Are you glad that one's at home this year?
Yep. We over them one. They caught it with our pants down this year. You see what I'm saying? So I like that one.
Yeah. Game number 3. Alabama and
We did start
Wisconsin.
that game with a lacrosse player now.
We did.
And our defense, nigga. And our defense.
In our defense, you're right, Ryan. In our defense, we had a lax guy out there. All right. Game 3 is Alabama and Madison, Wisconsin. That's a classic matchup. You guys played against Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah.
Slugfest. Well, I know they got rid of that coach that did all the running stuff, right? So
Yeah.
They still run heavy on that spread.
This is the same coach that was at Cincinnati.
I think you're thinking of Bielema.
Yeah, you're thinking
They got
of
rid of him, man.
He was at Arkansas when we played Arkansas. He's the one that bumped into Cameron.
Yeah.
What happened on that? Let's relive that one again, because you've talked about this before.
Bielema was something else now.
Hard nosed coach. I like his style.
You like that?
He gonna get his butt kicked messing with Cam though.
Yeah.
You don't remember that?
I remember.
There's two times he did it. I threw a screen pass to
When we at home when he did it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I threw a screen, basically a screen, it was a little crossing route to Kenyon Drake, and Kenyon, he picks up first down, runs out of bounds, and Bielema runs over, and he hits him with his forearm, and I was like, holy shit! I was like, what the hell was that?
I remember him.
And then that second flag, that was the first time, and it kind of went, it went unnoticed. You watch the replay, you can see it.
Yeah, right.
And then the second time he runs up to Cam and bumps into him on purpose and falls back, and the flag comes out. I was like, this guy, holy shit.
A little bit ridiculous.
Oh,
what you
yeah.
thought.
Oh, yeah.
So we owe them an ass whooping for that. We're not fired.
I think they've been paid in full since.
Yeah. We'll tighten them up still.
So you got Western. You said this is funny. We were talking about Wisconsin, and you guys said that you're trying to call some plays, and one of the guys got on the wrong side of the field.
Yeah. Can you cuss on this one?
Yeah. Go ahead. Just make yourself at home. You make yourself.
We got that out there.
Yeah, just do what you
do. Again, we just talked about this, but the safety that for Wisconsin gets played before he tried to tackle Derek.
He ran into Derrick Henry.
Yeah. Classic run into Derrick Henry. You're all jacked up, And so I'm getting signals in from the sideline, and I turn around and I see Cam. Cam goes, "What the fuck are you doing?" At first, I think he's talking to me, and I turn around and I see a Wisconsin safety lining up behind our offensive line, like he's lining up, set on defense. He's like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Yeah, right.
For me, he goes, "I'm good. I'm good." What? Like, Need some help. Somebody come get their guy.
Where was that? It was in Jerry World, wasn't it? Yeah. Like the funny thing about, and guys, we're going through the schedule right now. Georgia's the next game after the bye week, so we're going to talk about that in a second.
We got them early.
Oh yeah, but the thing that makes me laugh about like these guys wanting, like Michigan had the choice to play at the Sugar Bowl or at the Rose Bowl.
Oh yeah,
and they're like, oh, we're going to take the Rose Bowl because it's further away from Tuscaloosa. But Nick Saban does not like playing in in the Sugar Bowl. He doesn't want your friends. He doesn't want your girlfriends. He doesn't want your girlfriend's friends showing up to the game.
Sugar Bowl was, that was like Snakebite City back.
Come on now. 18 to 21-year-old man, Bourbon Street. They got it for $40 a pop. Trouble. We need to be at that.
I've been there.
I'm telling you.
I've got a videotape of my first Mardi Gras from down there. Remember Girls Gone Wild?
No Christian young man ain't a play.
That played right into what Coach said. Like Coach, with I'm sure he was probably like, they're going to send us out there, and this is what I want. Because you're not getting in trouble at the Rose Bowl. There's nothing out there. Where though? Like you're in the middle of nowhere. You could get in trouble.
But like you say, mate,
I went out there
in the South.
I went out there in 2013. You could find some places.
Did you find some? What was your experience like?
I was on crutches in 2013. I was on one crutch. I just had my knee surgery at Florida State, and we had a good time out there. Of course, I wasn't going to play, obviously, on a crutch. So, I was enjoying, I guess it's Southern California and Pasadena. I had a crutch stolen from me at a bar.
Was it from a guy or a girl?
I don't know.
So put your hands, Mick. That's what we do, though.
There's no telling what it was in California.
Who got you?
I walked in the bar. I asked the bouncer, I was like, can you watch this crutch for me? He's like, sure, put it right there. Sit on a bar stool. I come out, and I'm walking one-legged back to my Uber. No crutch. When
that stinks.
That's low.
Oh yeah. Who does that? Who steals a man's crutch?
I don't know. Unless they like put it on eBay. Here's Jay Coker's crutch.
Nah.
Didn't happen?
Nah.
All right, bye week. The fourth week's a bye week. So the fourth game, Alabama versus Georgia in Tuscaloosa. Pretty good game.
So we don't have a bye week before LSU no more?
We got a bye week before Georgia at home.
So no LSU bye week no more?
Well, we're working through that right now.
So we don't even have LSU.
We do have LSU, but I don't think we have a bye week.
Well, we got a tune-up with Wisconsin at Wisconsin.
So right,
yeah,
right.
We got a few tune-ups. South Florida, we got nothing but tune-ups on Georgia.
Right.
I said it. They been giving the NIL trail. We got
That's going to be a hell of a game, though. 1-8, Kirby and Georgia. Well, just Georgia in general against Nick Saban, 1-8 since Saban got there.
Yeah.
Against Georgia?
Yeah. Well, Kirby's 1-4. And some of those have been like heart-wrenching losses.
I love Kirby.
Everybody loves Kirby.
But the one
classy is he?
Came with a half-cocked Alabama too.
Yeah, right. Well, they found out this time because let's be honest, Brock Bowers and Ladd McConkey weren't 100%, and we just kicked their ass. Like
that's their business.
That's their business. That's right. You know what happened is that Bowers was going to play hurt, and then you remember that first play, and then like 8 guys jumped on him. It was like, yeah, all of a sudden
Georgia Tech.
No, it's like I'm not open.
Hey,
Don't throw it to me.
that's a testament to our coach and they coach. That show you the difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What Coach Saban been able to do with this team, when people feel like it's been a down year, lack of talent, or whatever you say, versus you see what Kirby do with a Georgia team that ain't just full star-studded. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. We got the GOAT. They don't.
Yeah. And I look at them and I go, when Nick Saban does call it quits, which I don't think is going to happen anytime soon, I just don't. Then all of a sudden I look at them and think,
they got, their coach is pretty good. Like he's the next best guy.
To the end,
yeah.
Before we go on this, there's a question I want to ask Ryan real quick because I can't remember. I don't know if you can tell this story on.
He can tell it.
You
can tell it. Ryan, you tell it.
But there was a clip I sent to y'all both.
Yes.
Last weekend.
Tell it. Okay, so Bama's. I saw it too. Jake, let me illustrate this because I'm actually good at this. It's all you guys sitting, right? All you in the stadium seating, right? And then it's like Alabama's playing, and then I see everybody clapping but you, right? To go into the college football playoff.
Yeah, I was ecstatic about that. Me and my coach, Lance Thompson, had a disagreement before that meeting. So we're in a position room. Whatever go on. I just remember it ended up to he get real nasty. He said, "We go outside." So I go outside. He ain't never come outside. So man, I go outside. But he come out there talking to me. So we get up in the meeting. He talking to him the whole time. You watch the clip. They talking. I'm still on that, Mick.
Yeah.
We're going outside after this.
Yeah.
I was immature, man.
I'm going to tell you, Lance is a smart guy. I'm not going out either, right? I'm staying right in there.
I'm process everything. All right, I'm about to go see coach. They're going to tell me, you got to go home. We can't have you here no more. So I'm already processing all that.
Yeah, right.
So I'm glad he didn't come outside.
I'm not even going to the playoff anyway.
I'm going to get my arm together. I'm going to
The funny thing was, I saw that clip and I wasn't even going to watch it. And I see Ryan's face on there. I was like, how funny it would be if he just didn't even clap. Everybody's clapping. He didn't clap at all.
Come on, man. I wanted to put my hands on Lance, not together.
Yeah, right. Oh my
We
goodness.
good, dude. We cool now.
You're cool now. Where is Lance
In
Thompson?
Maryland. I coached up there.
Is he?
In 2022 before Pittsburgh's time. I was up there with them for a little bit.
Hey, just before we get to the next game, I do want to say this, Chad, your agent and my friend. I saw that one of his teammates died this week. Frank Wycheck.
Yeah.
Wycheck, yeah. One of the greatest tight ends of all time. He was the guy in the Music City Miracle that threw the pass.
Yeah.
The lateral. Yeah.
Yeah.
And played at Maryland with him. So sad. And the guy was only like 50 years old, and I guess he fell and hit his head or something. But definitely condolences to everybody, man. Like Wycheck and Chad and all those guys.
I saw Chad posting too, so I'm definitely gonna reach out.
That's what I saw too. Yeah. And when I remember seeing it, and I remember Wycheck as like a badass.
Yeah.
Like old school tight end. Jay Novacek type of guy. Throw the ball to, he's go catch it, run guys over. Jason Witten type dude, and then and he lived in Chattanooga, and I just saw that. I was like, man, this is one of the best players the NFL's ever had, for the tight end position. And then I realized that Chad played with him. And I thought, man, we need to reach out and kind of say hey to him.
Yeah, I'm going to
check on him, yeah. All right, game number 5, guys. I'm putting it up right now. Alabama versus Vandy. This is a game. This is a matchup that we don't play enough.
Tune up, like Coach say.
I think we've played that one enough.
No, I love it, Coker. Like these are my favorite games.
He graduated from Vandy. Y'all know how I feel about that one.
Yeah.
Every time I think of Vandy, I think about that guy who said, "What? This is how we ball," or something like that.
Oh yeah. And then they lost by 50.
In a high pitched voice, I was like, "Oh,
Just zest as he can be.
yeah."
This is what we do here.
SEC football.
What year was that?
2018 or 19.
Yeah, dude, I remember seeing that. I was like, "Oh man."
We had a guy come into Washington. I thought it was him, and I walked up to him. I said, "This is how we play football." He turned around and looked at me. He said, "Oh, I know you went to school at." So I'm like, "Oh shit!" I thought you was somebody else. I went right up to him and said that. That's how we do in the SEC. Alabama ready for it.
That's it. I remember.
That was like me telling my father-in-law not to mess with A. Shaw Robinson.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
This ain't the team.
Please stop.
Yeah.
Vandy was like 4-0 that year or something.
Yeah, they were.
You know, and you know what, Mick? They fluked up to that point. You know how it go. Had some tuna.
They had beat
That proved to be another 2-0.
they beat like Kansas State or somebody. You know, like Kansas State was ranked.
But I
And they won
think
that game.
we beat them like 59-0. It was
Yeah, yeah.
it was one of the worst meetings.
I do remember that. So then that's the next one, and then the next game after that, you guys are gonna like this.
Another team we don't play enough,
In my mind,
Florida.
nope. South Carolina
Oh, I like that one, Mick. I like that one.
at home.
I like that one.
I'm hearing the schedule. I'm not as
It sounds like we're these nights.
Yeah, it does.
It sounds like
Sounds
we're
like we
these.
got lucky.
But I mean, like the East, they were showing something the other day. They were talking about all the over the years, the West has not dominated the East, but they've won the majority of the games against the East. And I look at the West and I'm like, man, there's a lot of tough games. You know, if Ole Miss and I've told you guys this before, I think Mississippi State's another one of those Arkansas teams. They'll be physical. They play a tough game. Like, I don't look at them as like a Vanderbilt or a Kentucky.
You
know,
get beat when you go down there.
yeah, you could lose that
You
game.
get beat when you go to Starkville.
Yeah,
You go to Oxford.
Oh yeah.
You go to Fayetteville.
yeah,
You can get beat.
that's right.
You can get beat.
You got to play your best.
I mean, again, you play the SEC. That is a totally different ball game than playing in any other conference. I mean, and people that have not seen both sides of it will never understand it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but it is again, and the thing is that the worst competition, the SEC, is still upper echelon in most other conferences. So the games that you play really shitty in, you could lose in the SEC, where ACC, Big Ten, Pac-12, you still got a pretty good chance of winning those games.
What I say, Coach? There's the SEC and them boys on meal plans too, Mick.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Arkansas, them teams tough to play. Ole Miss, shit, you got to go. You got to dig deep, and then you got to recover after them games.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like people understand that if you Alabama, we get everybody the best shot. It's like Paul Bunyan walking in here.
Yeah, I agree. Like when when the ACC people, and I have been very understanding of Florida State, I'd be upset too. I mean, everyone wants to win the championship and all that. But when you look at the Syracuses and the Boston Colleges and Dukes and stuff like that, man, it's just not what we're doing over here.
You know,
I mean, you go to a team that's 3-4, and it's still like it would be the equivalent of going to Cameron Indoor every time. They're still packing out the stadium. They're still playing their ass off.
Yeah, right. Like the ACC used to be with basketball back in, when it was Maryland, Duke, North Carolina, Wake Forest, Georgia Tech.
It's like the old Big East,
Yeah.
or the ACC in basketball. I mean, it's just a gauntlet. It never ends. The intensity is there, no matter who you're playing.
That's right.
it's good for Seminole Nation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look themselves in the mirror. Be real with y'all self. Y'all don't belong now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Ryan, you're right.
You got hurt. Georgia gonna score, drag you. It's gonna be in there. You know what I mean?
Ryan, you make so much sense to me, man. No, you're right. Yeah.
It's simple.
It's what they deserve. You know, you want that fire, you want that smoke, you're going to get that smoke.
Don't get it.
Because they're going to be angry anyway. And their backups are going to be better than what. I mean, let's be honest, you know.
What they say?
All the 5-star
I ain't
guys.
gonna be mad enough with Kirby. I ain't gonna be the same.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the next game, guys, on the schedule for Alabama next year. Game number 7. Jake and Ryan, you both wanted this. Alabama at Tennessee. So the third Saturday in October continues. I think it's the best rivalry that we're involved in. I love this.
It's a good one. Now, I like it when Tennessee's good. You know, I love ruining their season. 2 years ago was a fluke. We all know it.
Devastating.
It's very bad officiating in that game. I've made it clear publicly many times. When you guys were there in 2015, I told you the Brookwood High School band didn't get my drinks out fast enough. I missed Eric Henry running over there. I got back just in time to see you truck somebody and you sack somebody. Never thought I was going to hang out with you guys in here, but that's still one. My buddy from home was with me. It was one of the best games.
That was the loudest I've ever heard Brian Denny's when you sacked, what's his name?
Dobbs.
Yeah, Josh Dobbs.
You came busting through there.
That was the loudest I've ever heard in that stadium.
That was the happiest I've ever
Yeah,
been.
it was crazy.
Because I was like, he came all the way from Baltimore. I'm like, I don't want us to lose this.
Yeah.
He's always worried. Like, oh, we're going to lose. We're gonna, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, we're going to kill them. And then we got close.
See, man.
Yeah, it is.
You're going to get some best shot. It's stuff they've been having all year. They pull it out. It's just for us. You feel me? So,
Oh, yeah. That was a game where there was 3 plays where usually you go 50-50 on there, or I guess 66-33, whatever. They all went Tennessee's way, and we probably should have scored 2 more touchdowns and didn't. But it just happens, and we don't take advantage. You know, you got teams that are just good enough to hang in there.
I want to say we was coming off a little stretch too on it. Like when we played them.
Oh, yeah.
We was coming off a little stretch.
Mm-hmm.
How nervous were you? I mean, I think I've asked you this before, but I mean, it's one of those games that if you lose that, everybody's going to remember.
I wasn't nervous at all during the game. I mean, you know, it's one of those where, I mean, if we lost, you know, a lot of soul searching. I mean, I tell you, I wouldn't have been riding back to the house on a golf cart. I'd have been in a van with tinted windows.
Yeah. That's still, I still can remember everything about that game, man. That was one of my all-time favorite Alabama games. It really was. You know,
This
because
is
my
my
buddy was there. You know, we did the whole tailgate thing. I did the show with Mike and Barrett, and you know, like it was just a perfect day. And even like at the end, we were talking about the game. We're like, you know, like drinking beers and like reliving everything. And I was like, man, it couldn't have turned out better.
Yeah.
But that's
I've ever told this, but I've told Mick this because we've talked about it before. Probably Tennessee week. You know, we got that cigar box. We got it from what's the cigar place, Mick?
R&R.
Yeah, R&R cigar.
Which I got your cigar from there
I need it.
inside. You're getting it before you get out of here.
So
From
we
there.
go pick up
Reagan.
cigars from our R&R cigar, and he's got it. You know, it's all doctored up. It's like, you know, the humidor. It says, you know, to the MVP of the Tennessee game, this and that, whatever. And we're handing out the cigars, and I look at it's me and Parker Barron handing out the cigars. I look at him. I was like, "This is for the MVP. I probably ought to give this to Derek, huh?" And he was like, "You played a pretty good game." I was like, "Yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna keep this."
Oh, Parker B. You damn, you
I'm proud of you. He's got all the trophies he
He's got
needs.
plenty of trophies.
Yeah, he's got all the trophies
It's
he
sitting
needs.
with my dad's mantle.
It's still very, very big deal. I'm with you, man. Well, Ryan, I got an official.
I love him, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes you gotta make that pivot, keep it. I got one of the cigars that Saban was handed for you, and you're gonna get it on your way out.
No, I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. All right, guys. So let's go to the next
What
game.
we got so far, man? Call them back out for me.
Okay. Right now, we got Western Kentucky, UCF, at Wisconsin, bye week, Georgia
week 4.
week 4 at Vanderbilt in Nashville, by the way, versus South Carolina, then at Tennessee. Then we're ready for our next game. And, as we throw this up here, it's one of those games where, I really wouldn't be that concerned over it, but they had a great season, and that is Mizzou.
We in the East last time.
All these teams that you didn't play, but Mizzou had a good year. If I had any advice, if I was Drinkwitz's agent, run.
Get out of there.
Because you're not going to have another year like this.
Yeah.
Get out. Cash in.
No doubt.
Hedge those bets.
Yeah.
I was sitting here thinking it was going to be a nightmare schedule, but now
let's see where we go.
We got Georgia, and that's about all I've heard.
That's it. Yeah.
No,
they're gonna be mad. They're gonna be mad.
No, yeah, because Georgia's got it tough. I know they got it tough.
They do. I think they play either Texas the week before us, or the week after.
They need something.
They have had a great way of putting it. The gravy schedule.
Gravy, man.
Yeah. All right. So then a bye week, the second bye week.
We got 2 buys.
2 buys.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. And then LSU at LSU.
All right, that's good. That's good.
Jaden Daniels isn't there anymore.
He's transferring.
He transferred
to the NFL.
It says stuff about
you know what I mean.
Jersey, they offer like $20 million, man. So
I love him.
Be surprised if somebody go
$20 million.
You pay me, I'm going to stay in college again. If y'all listen, kids, NIL gonna be better than NFL contract than purchase. If I'm paying you $20 million, go play at school another year, get your meal plan, and get your $20 million.
He was Mick brought the Slade Bolden. That might have been the dumbest decision ever.
Yeah,
he should have just made up.
He would have made so much money on the NIL.
Yeah, I was the same age too. Old Slade, he should have came back. That's that damn Louisiana in him. Monroe, Louisiana. You know them folks down there.
I'm friends with some guys from Monroe.
Me too.
All the Slaughters, man. I know all the Slaughters.
Ain't right, bro. All my blood, they'll take one from me.
Yeah.
They ain't right, man.
No.
Then tell the ball now. Get down there with a Sugar Shack. Right down there with a Sugar Shack. So.
Our Darius, he might as well be from Louisiana.
That's a preacher too.
You gotta love them all.
Mm-hmm. All right, you guys ready for the next game? Game number 11 in Tuscaloosa. Bama versus Mercer.
Oh,
Mercer. The Mercer Bears. You gotta have a good after LSU.
Yeah, we need another bye.
Another bye week. Feels like a bye week.
They're the races, ain't it? Mercer, what they do?
The Bears.
The Bears.
I think about murder.
Well, you're thinking of all. There's a lot of Bears in that Warner Robins area of Georgia.
Well, it ain't Yogi Bell. We're going to beat that. That Batman out of collar on to protect it.
Last time we played them, though, they undercut Will Anderson Jr., and we were mad. I'm surprised they're back on the schedule after that. We don't do the whole cut blocks, the crack back blocks. Don't do any of that stuff. Just get your check and leave.
AD probably wrote a long letter to we would never do that again.
Yeah. You want this money? I never want to see that again.
Comply.
Yeah. All right. So then that's the next one. And then I gotta put this one on here because this next game.
You gotta have armor.
The next game is legitimately a big game.
It's Oklahoma, right?
Yeah, it is Oklahoma. I haven't put it up yet. So.
Oh, my bad.
Well, just so you can talk about it now.
What week that is, man? What week we
Gotta be 11.
It's week 11.
Yeah.
That's the last week.
No, we got one more after this.
That's gotta be the Iron Bowl.
Yeah. All right, so game 11, somewhere along the line, I got mixed up on my graphic here, but Alabama's at Oklahoma week 11, Jake.
Oklahoma quarterback just transferred too.
Gabriel.
Yeah, this is his third transfer.
Yeah.
Why did he leave?
I don't know.
I'll tell you about that when we done filming. I'll tell you why he left.
Yeah.
It ain't just him. It's a generational thing. I'll tell you later.
Yeah.
It's crazy to see. It is crazy to see
like all of the. I mean, it
went from like where
you guys really didn't have any leeway to do anything
to being now where it's
like,
yeah, right.
Like I heard Lane Kiffin. You guys know Lane Kiffin, right? You met him before. Joey Freshwater. He actually sounds like when you listen to him, he sounds really smart now. And he was like, the NFL would never do it like this, but they had a bunch of guys say he's actually like kind of building a roster over there and doing good, And he was just talking about how it's like free agency during the season and just how kind of effed up everything is in college football. Like they got to get it figured out, man. Like
it is. I like it for some like. It's good and bad right now, but I feel like the bad outweigh the good. I feel like, some kids get some shots to go some places that they probably wouldn't have the chance, to go straight out of school. So I like that for certain players, but it's like the other part of it, like when you get players you sign and you done worked hard 3-4 years in high school recruiting, you get them there, now they can be poached right away. Like,
how crazy is that?
That's what I kind of want to see regulate.
All the time spent recruiting a guy, and then all of a sudden he's gone after year one.
But
these kids just don't learn either. I mean, that it's kind of it's the coach's fault too. I mean, and the boosters. I mean, at some point you got to realize, what kind of return are you getting on these guys? Because a lot of them. I mean, I'm hearing deals for guys that have never played before.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't what the NIL was supposed to be. And I was part of the problem because I said when I was at Maryland, you go into the team store, the university store, and the guy, the number one draft pick in the NBA, jerseys being sold, and he's not making any money off of it. That's not right.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? That is not right at all. That's not fair.
You gotta find that gray area.
Yeah, right.
Where it's like right now, Mick, it's too damn much going on.
Now it's the other way.
Yeah. It's trickling down to high school ball.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. They're trying to do it in Alabama now. High school kids getting NIL money.
Yeah.
Well, if you saw Saraland play, you'd understand why.
Go short.
Go short.
Yeah. Now, if I was to take a high school job now and just disappear, I had to be on the beach.
Yeah. You need a play-by-play guy. I'll be there. All right, guys, I'll be talking Ryan here for the.
You're going to be running the muck on me. You're going to bring MTV back. I'm going to have the same show John Parker Wilson them had.
Yeah. I was talking about that.
You got a goose? Yeah. I can assemble it. I know it. I'm telling you.
I told you.
You got to be on the beach, though. I ain't going to do that shit like Mary G. Montgomery.
I was telling him. I was at the 2009 championship game, and Goose was at our tailgate. From that show was so popular, man.
That was a thing.
Yeah, it was.
Didn't
you want to be in those? I met him.
Yeah.
Man, it was a long time ago. Everybody was like, how's it going? It's Goose. That's Goose.
First thing Coach Pruitt. I remember when I met Coach Pruitt. I was so I just had asparagus. That's my dude took it.
So we were making fun of him on Monday. He's like,
"That's funny, man."
He's asparagus too. He said, "You got jokes right now." You know asparagus, boy. No stuff like that.
That's right.
Sweet potatoes. I said, "Oh yeah," he said, "All right."
I do like him, man, and I wanted him to come back. I wanted him to get through the show calls and come home.
He's got to get all of that out of
McDonald's bags and everything.
Because he's
going to be the DC at Alabama.
When he gets through this.
Oh, yeah.
It might be 10 years from now, but when it happens, he's one of the best defensive coaching minds.
He's great.
When he's not like having to answer to the media and stuff, that's what he just needs to draw up defenses and get guys like him ready to play. I love him.
Get him to the pit. He one of them same guys like a lot of your players be shit. I ain't no classroom guy. I'm a football guy.
Yeah.
You know, like
he's just a dog.
Yeah.
And he understands it. And like with a lot of these coaches, you get a lot of that stuff. It's like, I want to show you how smart I am. With him, it's like 2 + 2 = 4.
Yeah, right.
You feel me? Like,
yeah.
We had a scenario that year we went on that dominant run, bro. Like, we lost to Clemson, but we had these installs. You know how Coach Saban was. Like, you know, game day, the Friday meetings, we'll have these long. You know, we got this call. So Coach Pruitt have all the calls up, and then you know, Coach will come to y'all meetings.
No, yeah.
Coach will flip the board up when he leaves. He flip that paper over. We got 4 calls. He said, "All right, man, we're gonna run even. We're gonna run it. Get out there. Let's go, man." And that was it.
That was it.
Yeah, like we love that. You know, with Kirby was a lot of, you know, you trying to draw a lot of stuff up. With Pruitt, it was just like, go be you. I'm gonna make the defense to where you can play fast and feel good. That's it. So
I was there. I was there in Tampa with you guys. If Bo doesn't get his leg broke, we beat those guys.
Oh, I always got broke.
Oh,
Bo
man.
had never been hurt.
Yeah, we win that game.
I saw
When
him.
he got to college, he'd been one of the best running backs ever at Alabama.
Oh yeah, look, I saw him. But I saw him in high school, and I've never seen a better player in high. He was in 10th grade running every day.
When he got out
10th grade, he was a grown man. I mean, really.
Oh yeah, I mean, built like a freaking brick shit house.
Yeah.
I mean, when I saw him,
athlete, man.
I love that he, like, with the beginning of this year when this team wasn't figuring it out, we talked about it. I love that he was the guy that was like, y'all need to listen.
oh yeah,
And I
don't
they
know if
listened to him or what they listened to, but they listened to something because this team figured it out.
Bo.
But it's tough for you guys in your spot to be the guy to say something like that.
Oh,
yeah. I don't think
You know what I mean?
Problem with that.
But you know what I'm saying? It is tough. It is tough, like, to be like, he was very clear with what he thought. I love it, man. We talked about our first show. We talked about it
Oh yeah.
from the very beginning. We loved him.
Well, my problem, I don't have a problem with guys with us losing. It's the way in which we play.
Right.
If
That's
you
exactly
how I feel,
tough
too.
and you play hard.
You're not going to win every game.
Yeah. Like if the grit's there and the culture's there and you're a team guy, I don't care how you play. But when you start playing like you don't give a damn and it's all about you, and then that's when I have a problem with it.
Yeah.
No doubt.
What do you guys think about Oklahoma and Texas being in the league? Alabama at Oklahoma. You know, this is one of those, like, you're in the league now, and we're playing them before the Iron Bowl, which I don't like.
See, Texas thing, I feel like Texas they got a little bit of it. You know, last year they came in and poured it. But they get ready to see it.
Oh yeah,
You got to see it every week now.
yeah.
Yeah,
You're not playing Baylor and
ain't no
Texas
more.
Tech.
Ain't no more bologna sandwich and butter and mustard. You know what I mean? It's hard for you, man. It's hard for you.
I can't wait for them to get into that week where they get their ass beat by Ole Miss.
Well,
You know what I mean? When they get their ass beat by Arkansas, and
you
they're like,
played your ass off against, the LSUs, the Tennessees, all these SEC schools, and then you go and you play Arkansas and you think, all right, finally get to cruise through. And all of a sudden you come limping out of there after you get your ass whipped and you're like, holy shit, this is a different world.
yeah, right. They're tough, man.
And look, man, I'm telling you, it's like one of them old school things. You know what I mean? Every time you look up, like the farmers back in the day had like 9, 10 kids.
Yeah.
Every time that woman get a breath, he back on them.
Yeah. You say that, and my grandfather was the 11th. I do know what you're talking about.
Every time that woman get a breath, go right back on them. They think like the Arkansas games, all them games, folks. You get done with Arkansas, again with it. You gotta take it again. Good for me. Cornbread, green, back on you. So you know
That's what you guys are learning as we go through the schedule.
Real.
I love you being here, Ryan. That's why we missed you so much.
Oh, that's got an insight.
But I know what you're saying. That's honestly, I know exactly what you're saying.
I bet the body to and keep their nightgown on. You know, you keep your nightgown. That's his here, and it's for real.
All right, guys. The last game on the schedule.
Just pull it up.
You're going to make me pee myself. You're making me laugh too hard right now, Ryan. I'm trying to be. I got to hold myself together for our audience. They're like this. You guys would love to be here right now. All right. The last game of the year is Alabama at Auburn at Alabama, right?
We good.
You know what this one is? You know what this one is? It's the thumb game.
It's the thumb game.
It is the thumb game.
And I've been on the other side of the thumb game
before.
Me too. It's on us now.
Auburn, that night game.
They're used to it.
Wait, say that again, Jake. What were you saying? Say it.
Everybody back on.
Oh my God.
Oh
Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. All right, here I got it. I got some. So
Oh,
good.
The
nightgown game.
called the night.
Nightgown game.
All right. The nightgown game. All right, look. Adam gave us a $25 super chat. So let me go ahead and read his question and you guys jump in on this. All right. We're playing at Tennessee, Oklahoma, and LSU. Why the hell would we schedule a game at Wisconsin? And he's basically just saying, you know, like, and he said, Jake, great game against Clemson. And what about Ryan? You better give him some love too, Adam. But I think that the game against Wisconsin was scheduled before they knew any of the stuff was going to happen. Because you wouldn't schedule it now, would you? I mean, you know, with this schedule.
I mean, to be honest with you, the schedule doesn't really, to me, it's not very intimidating. We got Georgia, we got Oklahoma, we got Auburn. Those are the three that and again, I know we got Missouri, but I feel like we played average. We still beat them by 7 to 10.
Do our thing, right?
Yeah. If I'm playing, I want to play the hardest schedule possible.
Right.
Get rid of Mercer. Get rid of Western Kentucky.
Did you love the 10 SEC schedule? The one during COVID?
I loved it.
I thought I did too.
I thought it was great.
I did too.
I mean, I like bring them on. That's what again we talk about. That's what you go to Alabama to play for.
Good on good.
You know. I mean, I feel like every time we played the Western Kentuckys, the Coastal Carolinas they're good now. I know we talked about that earlier, but I mean, I felt like we didn't progress as a team when we played those teams. I think you only get better by playing teams that challenge you and make you grow as a team. So I love Wisconsin. I love playing there. I don't think it's one of those teams we should beat anyway.
Right.
So
I'm with Cope.
I love it. I love it. Schedule more of them.
Gravy good with biscuits and mashed potatoes, not when you're trying to be a young man and build cash. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want it hard.
And you get to go there and play there too. I mean, to me, I think when you play a team where you're the favorite and you get to go somewhere and their fans are just giving you hell, I mean, it's just more motivation, more fun to play those games.
You get a more for them, really. Like, I used to like away games even more. Like,
oh yeah,
pride in that. Like going in there all white on and just like.
I love the all white.
Oh, I love it.
Do you guys think that maybe one day we could put the white helmet on again? One time
we had
never
them
had.
before?
We had them, yeah. When
You can't ruin that.
But they did it. They've done it before.
I know.
But once we start that, and I used to be like that and kind of like, man, well, I wish we could switch it up. But like now I get it. You know what I mean? Like we come in with this crimson helmet on.
Oh yeah.
With this stripe.
But I do love that too.
And them numbers on
I
it.
know.
Same helmet, same ass whip.
Yeah.
Every time you see this red helmet with this stripe on it, you know what's coming for you.
Yeah. I just remember.
This ain't no cruising, it's a bruise.
Yeah. I just, I remember being around Jim Wells when he was baseball coach, and he was like, I don't want these guys looking like they just got out of Hibbets,
Yeah.
Alabama wear a crimson hat with an A on the front,
Oh, yeah.
like none of the other stuff.
I mean, do you have any respect for Oregon's uniforms?
No, I don't.
There's no.
And I ain't got nothing for Bo Nix either. I don't. He went to Auburn. I ain't got nothing for Bo Nix. He left the SEC, which we just talking about how hard it is.
Yeah.
He went out there and did that. That just go to tell you right there. You feel me?
Yeah.
They go to tell you.
I was thinking about that the other day, but then I thought about Jaden Daniels coming from the Pac-12 and the damn SEC and winning the Heisman. I was like, well,
he's supposed to have been in the SEC from the jump.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be in the Pac-12 from the jump.
Yeah. Another comment on here. Ryan or Jake, tell the story about Jaron Reed blowing up Reuben Foster for letting Nick Chubb score that touchdown. Do you guys know about this?
He never blew him up. It wasn't a blow up about that. For one, Reuben,
I loved him,
and Jan, a boy dog, and then
I loved Reuben Foster.
Yeah,
loved him.
But we always pissed at Reuben. But I don't think nobody blew him up.
Yeah, he seemed to me like a guy that moved a lot faster than everybody else.
Oh yeah,
like his speed side to side. I loved him.
Reuben didn't give a shit about anything outside of knocking the hell out of somebody. And I mean that hit he put on Leonard Fournette.
Oh, I loved it.
And he's carrying his shoulder. I mean, carrying his arm like this.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, his arm's just limp.
Yeah.
He can't even move it.
Oh, he had
him a stinger.
He had two. Reuben had
No. His shoulder was just blowed up.
He had two things on, the shoulder braces. I watched Reuben have two of them on, a Bobby Boucher. And get this, Mick. I'm going to tell you the honest God truth. He practiced one time with this hand fully covered up in this one.
Oh, yeah. You used to have the clubs.
Right.
The
he
clubs.
Had 2 clubs.
Yeah, 2 clubs.
He had 2 clubs.
In practice, if he was ever in pass coverage, I'd just be like, throw it around Reuben.
Yeah,
Pick it off.
And he used to be the funniest thing. But Mick, like you said, it's Alabama. He was out there.
Yeah. I loved him, man. He was one of those tough dudes that,
I got some legendary Reuben stories. We used to ride the bus a lot of times. He'd ride the bus with me and me and Dylan and Richard, and he'd tell some stories that, that guy, he is just gold. He is gold.
And from to know where he came from to like how he is, and Reuben ain't a person that's like really for everybody, because like the people that like his teammate, he cared more about me and Jake than he probably did himself.
Really?
Like that's what type of teammate he is.
Yeah.
Like it's on the line. I love y'all. I die for y'all.
No, yeah.
And that's him.
He's one of those guys that is easily misunderstood because he doesn't. You hear? I mean, obviously Reuben's had a few hard times. I mean,
Where's he from?
LaGrange, Georgia.
LaGrange, Georgia.
But he's if you know him and you love him, then he's as loyal to you as anybody he'll ever know. Exactly. And so it's one of those where he makes mistakes and you're like, he's better than that.
Yeah.
But it's very hard to explain. All of us have friends like that.
Yeah.
Make quick, bad decisions, but he's a great guy. Just means so well.
That's usually how he getting a lot of shit he get into, because he put other people before himself.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? So it kind of like the same reason why we love him in the setting that we was in with him is the same reason, that he get taken advantage of outside of it.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that I would be nervous about people coming up to him asking him for money because he's so giving. He would
give it to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just a great guy.
You're protective of him because he'd give you the shirt
yeah.
off of his back. All right, here's another question on here from Adam. He says, who do you think will succeed Saban when he retires? Kiffin, Dabo? I have no idea.
Tell Adam, don't talk about shit like that. Enjoy the ride, Adam.
Buckle up.
We're doing it big. We got another 10 years out of this round. We don't think.
I don't get the feeling he's going anywhere.
Going nowhere. I mean, you see what he's on a warpath right now.
Yeah,
I think he's got 3 to 4 more years in it.
Yeah. But I can tell you this though, it won't be Lane Kiffin.
No, and that's why he be being friendly out on the internet. We ain't hiring you.
We're not. It ain't gonna.
We ain't hiring you. Like
it ain't happening.
We ain't hiring you. Stop tweeting us. We ain't hiring you, Fred. Don't matter. We bring you back as OC. You know that? Won't be him. I'm with you, Mick.
Yeah, we're on the same exact page,
I love
Brian.
him, but he ain't hiring him back. It won't be Dabo either. I don't like how he handled this stuff this year, so I'm out on Dabo. It ain't Dion. Won't be Dion. So
I don't think it's
I like Dion. You'll mess with me sometimes. I do like Dion.
I know you love Prime.
I do like Prime.
Mick love Prime.
I do love Prime. Like I know, and I feel bad for Prime. Like
We're gonna get him both.
it wasn't when things started going downhill. I was watching those lines and I was like, oh God, like they couldn't block.
He brought in some guys though. You saw his.
I saw. The thing about it was the last time you text me really was when that Stanford game.
I think I wanted you to wear it.
I said I still like him, but I knew at that point when you blow like 29-point lead or whatever, it's a little trouble.
Yeah,
it's a little troubling.
It's the first year.
It is.
I expect all that stuff to happen.
I know.
I think Prime gonna be all right.
And see, but I don't think the tough part is the come up. I think it's the staying there.
Yeah. Well, he's going to be all right though.
Like I think a really good coaches got a chance of winning a national championship at some point, but it's winning multiple national championships.
Right.
Sustaining that.
Coach Saban got a lot of people, and it's like it's in any field, in any like aspect of life. Like when people keep doing shit, like people start to feel like it's just like so easy. Like, oh, he do it because he do it. So that's what Saban got everybody thinking.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like Georgia fans, they thinking it's he over with. Like he been doing this for over a decade.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, so it's like that's what's hard.
I know.
Consistency, like the
staying focused, man.
like,
I mean, think about how good we all have been in shit in our careers to stay focused to be that
but
good.
the best,
Go.
I mean, even the other programs that are doing really well, half the shit they're doing is stolen from Coach Saban.
Oh, yeah. Well, look at all the teams that are good.
Oh, yeah.
There's always an Alabama guy on there. He might be the offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator.
It makes sense. Yeah, I mean, a good number of the good coaches are disciples of Coach Saban. I mean, when I got to Florida State, toughness, effort, discipline, pride. That's what we said all the time. I get to Alabama, and that's written on the walls. I was like,
right.
Holy shit.
Yeah, who took this?
Yeah, you know y'all got that shit from.
Yeah, sorry. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And then we get to practice, and the practice is the same. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And then the only difference was when I got, I think I've told you this, but when my spring break, when I committed to Alabama and I went up there for a workout, Cock walks in and gives me the workout schedule. And I look at it and I look at him. I was like, this is for the week, right? And he goes, no, that's today, buddy. I was like,
He tell me that one.
can I go back?
You got all the hype. Yeah. Everybody was giving you all that love. Like, and then you see like what you got to do.
Hey, look at me. He goes, no, that's today, buddy.
I love it.
Cop told it on you.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite coaches of all
I've heard nothing but great things about him.
He's one of the best guys, best coaches ever.
He was like, Cock got it, man. It was like he was our he was the voice between us and then all them coaches upstairs.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, we hit 4th of July. We here on Christmas sometimes. You feel me? It's like we always here. So Cock was like that voice of reason. It's like, all right, now, like you might need to throw them a bone today for this or this.
Right.
So like, let's do this or that.
Oh yeah.
So he always played devil's advocate for us.
Yeah, he was one of the coaches that could get on your ass. Like, I mean, just wear you out, but you still felt comfortable with it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know?
He put his hand around, like even though, that bastard killed us, especially in the summer. Like he had this thing like, oh, you all mine right now. Like when we was all his, he was gonna kill us. Yeah. But like he put his arms around us too.
The funny thing is like listening to Mike and Barron talking about being in Alabama when Saban took over, and then here he comes, this guy looks like Opie Taylor, and then all of a sudden, like,
he's about the only guy that we'd be running there in the summertime, and I watch Josh Casher have a damn heat stroke.
Oh my God!
They left his ass up on the bed. Oh my God! Cox cussing everybody out, and we're all like. And we're still looking at each other like, yeah, Cox right. Cox right.
Get your ass out of here, Cash. You ain't bought in. That Cash got a rag across his head.
Yeah. He's not the one that we look at each other like, yeah, Cash, you saw.
I got to meet him. I've got to. He's the guy I got to meet. You guys love the Cashin stories. I got to meet him.
Casher's like walking. I mean, just he's walking sideways and it just falls over.
Yeah. And I look, he used to go on all them retreats and shit in the summer with the FCA. So I felt like he had some shit to him.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I was like, Cash are playing. Captain Lord, I'm about that.
Oh man.
So you for real? Like, I think that's what it was, though, man. It was gladiator school, the house of backyardists. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you had to get it or you get out.
Yeah, the ones didn't make it left.
Yeah. Well, and that's why Saban didn't care about the transfer portal. You know what I mean? Like that's why he doesn't care.
Because he got coach over there. When you got a brand like he done built, like even with this portal, guys gonna want to come there and play there. Like especially after what he put on display this year. Like
the right guys, the guys that want to play the right way.
Alabama ain't for everybody.
No.
I don't care if you got 5 or 6 stars. It ain't for everybody.
Yeah.
Give me a few Dan Lakes, and we're gonna be all right.
Oh, Darren.
I missed you, Ryan, man.
It's great.
It's great. I love him when he's a bigger fan of you as my son. he loves you. Yeah, like,
that's my dude.
I walk in to the house.
Yeah, tell him.
He opens the door and he looks out and he sees his face. I'm like, what's up, Jake? And he just shuts the door. Like, you little SOB. Like, what if I had Ryan? You know,
he's like, "Where's Ryan at?"
Yeah.
You don't have to think, "Where's Ryan at?"
That's Big J.
Yeah. I love like he's just like, "Where's Ryan?" Okay, or just chopped liver over here.
My God.
All right. Well, we've talked about everything here today, guys. Final thoughts on the schedule before we wrap it up.
I think it's all right. I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely going to more games. Mick, we got to catch some away games next year.
Let's go, man.
I'm
ready.
Let's catch some away games.
We should go to Wisconsin. That'd be a fun place to go to.
Let's go.
I'd love to see the Rose. I'd love to see Wisconsin.
Yeah,
Madison. Yeah, I want to see jump around.
Me too.
That's why I want to see.
Green Bay play, is it?
No, they play in Green Bay. I don't know how far Madison is.
I think it's close, but I don't know.
Like, I don't want to go down here. That's the worst time I'd have had on the road.
Yeah.
Going to Green Bay.
What was it? Was that the worst stadium to go to?
All right, we had to get like circuit. I wanted to play that, it was good for the history, but we got cold. We had to get like the spike cleats because like the field was froze.
Oh yeah,
that was all right, man. You stay in like a damn Motel 8. Drive highway, man. I slept with my clothes on. I ain't take a shower in the hotel. I smelled like the day before on Sunday. You know what I mean? We get up there, get a shower as soon as I get in the damn stadium. My routine go out, itching like a son of a buck. You know what I'm saying, Coach?
Yeah.
So if it ain't, I don't want to go to that part.
No.
If Wisconsin play with Green Bay at Mick, I'm out.
No. Let's go.
Hopefully with a buck set.
Yeah.
I'm out. We'll catch another one, man.
You in, Jake? What about you? Hotel 8.
Got you in the Motel 8, man. Green Bay Packers.
Last thoughts. Auburn still doesn't have enough time to put that night on.
Hey, trouble. Hike it up. That's what we're going to say. All 2024. Hike it up, baby. Hike it up.
This is all I got to say.
My God.
This show went a lot different.
I know. Yeah, no, this was great. This was great. I didn't know what was going to happen.
Adam,
you guys kept pushing the other show back. So I was like, well, we'll just do it when we do it. Great to have you guys here. Jake Coker, Ryan Anderson.
Pushed.
You guys hanging out. I appreciate it. I know we've laughed a lot. But
from can we cuss to...
Oh, you can cuss.
Let's cuss.
It's what this studio was built on.
We just men being men.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Nobody, man. I don't like me cussing. I won't say shit.
No. You broke us in. You broke us in, Ryan. We've said fuck, shit, all of it.
It's America, man. It's America.
There's a line. We're over here.
Yeah, we've already crossed that line.
Yeah.
All right. For Jake Coker, Ryan Anderson, I'm Mick Gillispie. You got the schedule. You know what's coming. And roll tide, everybody.
Roll
Thanks
Tide.
for hanging out with us.
I'll take it.
I've got a piece so bad.